Hi there, everybody. This is Jake the Red, and we're back with the Stanley Parable. Now, I don't know how much of this game is left, how much playability it has. It has a million endings, so I'm not sure how many more times I'm going to play this, but we're going to try it at least one more time because I know I haven't gone to the mind control room, and we'll probably find a different ending after that. So, yeah, let's just see what happens.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Wait.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed.
Has this always been like that?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he
I don't think it's always. Oh, yes, it has. It's this room that was different. Okay. Well, that confused me. Oh, can't open that. Can't open that.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
okay.
He entered the door on his left.
Alright. Now we're headed up to the boss's office right now.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
I
hoping
did.
He might find an answer there.
Work harder, hard worker. Well, that's insightful. A lot of percentage. Teenagers, size of demographic. What? What is this? I don't have time. We have things to do. Oh, can't even get through the doorway. Man.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs.
I sure did.
Office.
Alright, what's going on up here? Can't click on any of that. Can't even go around there. Oh, okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned.
Oh, you can't play the piano?
Indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk.
Yeah, I remembered.
Such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Oh, you talk a lot, bro.
So
Well,
he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
oh, so relaxing. Oh, this gets you in such a groove. This is not new age
Feeling
music,
soothed
though.
and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
I didn't notice that before. Okay. Let's go. Is there anything over here? No. Oh, I thought I was going somewhere. Such a letdown. Okay. Down we go.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had
I
never occurred
love
to
this
him?
narrator.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
No, not much longer. Probably. I don't know. Last time I died,
Stanley walked straight
and it said
ahead
I've
through the
always
large
been
door
dead.
that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley
like
thought to himself.
Buffalo
Did he
Wild
have the
Wings.
strength to find out?
So much sports. Can watch football and basketball and hockey and baseball and curling. Polo, more sports, I guess.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
A lot of people work here. What kind of company is this where there's like 600 employees?
This mind control facility
Oh.
was too horrible to believe. It couldn't
104
be
got
true.
fired.
Had Stanley really been
I loved 104.
all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy
No.
with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
No. Say it ain't so,
No.
Mr. Narrate.
He
No.
refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in
He
someone
listened.
else's control.
He listened.
Never. It was unthinkable.
Where
Wasn't
am I
it?
going?
Was it even possible? Had he
Bright red
truly
light.
spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I refuse to
Here
believe.
was the proof.
No.
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
No.
Would dismantle the controls once and for all.
That's a pretty big task for a button pusher, don't you think? You're putting a lot on my plate, Mr. Narrator. I assume I go up here. Well, I'm at a loss. What on earth do I do? Here. Just start pressing stuff, I guess. Well, this is different. Oh! Wait a second. Well, this computer would be
And when at last he found the
fun to
source
play a
of Rune's
game on.
power, he knew it was his duty, his Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were
Apparently.
supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent,
I messed up.
Stanley
I'm
suddenly
done. I messed up
realized
bad.
He had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification,
Oh no.
nuclear detonators are set to
What?
explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Well, yeah, and
Until
half the
detonation
country.
in, let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
No.
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it.
What do I
Mere
do?
moments
What
until
do
the
I
bomb
do?
goes off. But
What do I
precious
do
moments each one
here?
of them is. More time to talk about you, about me,
Yeah, let's talk
what
about
we're
me.
doing, what all this means. I
Oh.
barely know where to start.
I don't know.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Yeah, that'd
A
be a
moment
good
of
place to
solace
start.
Before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly.
I'm
what
not in a good mood.
I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to
Okay.
a crisp. I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything.
Oh,
and
I
take
broke
back
it.
The control wrested
I broke
away
it.
from you. It's quite rich. I almost hate
Oh,
to see it go.
boy.
But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next
Oh.
go-around will be even better.
Oh,
My
no.
goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what?
I
To
don't-
hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Oh, well, thanks.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh,
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what
Is
to
it that you
do.
have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume
That is right.
that
Yes.
something in this room was capable of turning it on? I mean,
Okay.
look at you.
One,
Running from button
two,
to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
Well, you know me. I'm just a button pusher.
Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. What do you think that stands?
3.
That this video game can be
Where's...
beaten? Won? Solved? Do you
Well...
have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley.
Oh,
You're in
he's
for
so
quite a
sinister.
disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble.
4.
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy.
I have no idea if I'm doing anything at all of any use right now. Oh, no. Oh, no good.
That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
Yep.
30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you let it go peacefully?
Well,
Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me.
that was
And believe me,
fruitless.
I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
I don't think there was a thing I could do there. I don't think there was a single thing I could have done. What?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and see if pressing the off button does anything else. And if it doesn't, alright. So I will see you guys
Single person here either.
when I get there.
Disbelief. Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find a mouse coming to a staircase. Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I'm doing it all right now. That's a bit to keep at Stanley. This buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new pass anyway. Count circles. Stanley walked straight ahead to the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought. Did he have the strength to find out? Now, ladies and gentlemen, the truth is revealed. Each bore the number of an employee. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on the screen. They seemed like wonder, pretending to in this place where freedom and power. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe it couldn't be true. Stanley really being under someone's control all this time? Was it the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept his prime nerves? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life up to the nines of the world? But in this room, the heart of the operation, the controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Working, eating, working. All of it monitored and controlled from this record. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay, guys, here we are back. Well, that did something. Okay, what do we got? What's
Blackness.
yeah.
A rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes.
Yes.
He had defeated the machine.
Is this a
Unshackled
Warzone
himself
ending?
From someone else's command.
I hope it
Freedom
is. That's
was
one that I
mere
wanted to.
moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened,
Something
Stanley
bad's
reflected
gonna
on
happen
how many
here.
puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
I
For it
don't
was not
care.
knowledge or even power, that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
It's not open yet. There we go.
Stanley felt the cool breeze.
Freedom!
A feeling of liberation. The immense possibility of life before him. This was exactly the way.
Is anyone going to pick me up?
That things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
No family. Just released from prison. No one there to pick me up. I beat the game! I didn't think... Okay, so we beat it. I didn't think you could beat this game. I thought it was just a big douchery of douchiness that just went on and on. But I'm gonna walk out a little bit and see if the narration.
All his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go
No,
to the meeting room.
the narration is the same and everything thus far. I don't think I'm gonna pick this up again. Not for a while, anyhow. Just because it was. That's it. I mean, I beat it. I'm content. I didn't get the Warzone ending, but I think the Warzone ending would have been escaping from that nuclear reaction. So, you know, I really hope you enjoyed these few videos. Like, comment, subscribe, share them with a friend if you thought they were any good. Please? Help me out. No, I'm kidding. This has been Jake the Red, and I sincerely hope you enjoyed.
Stanley stood for a long time in one spot. It's part of a game. He likes to see how long he can go without dying. So far, he's doing excellent. And if he just stays right where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum. Let's observe the genius at work.
Can I finish? I'm trying to do an outro. So anyways, this has been Jake the Red with the Stanley Parable. It was enjoyable. It was funny. It's a pretty good game. It's kind of expensive for what it is, but you know, it is what it is, and I did enjoy it. So spread a little love today. I'll see you next time.
Yeah.